welcome to the Big Elvis diecast review. Since the clash happened last night at the Coliseum, figured why not do a little NASCAR stuff. So we got a few NASCAR. Of course, that was Robert Presley. I don't remember what year he did the Lions Tractor Trailer Training Centers. It is an Ertl, plastic base, plastic tires. But a nice little car, nice roller if you want to run it down the track. Then we go to Hot Wheels. Now this was one of the transports, but it's designed after some of the old NASCAR races. No driver associated with him. Got a nice little bell there. And here it is. Metal on metal, of course, real rider tires. And this body casting has been out since 2011. It is the 61 Impala, and it did come in the Transport, Team Transport Series. So kind of a throwback, not maybe true NASCAR, of course. El Segundo, it might have been, well, let's say it might have been NASCAR West. Here's another, this was in the 2-pack. Now this body casting actually comes from the Chevelle they did for Smokey Yunick, which he did run NASCAR. This was in the dual pack, and it's just Bubba's bearings, no driver associated with it, but it is a throwback to the NASCAR. Nice metal on metal Chevelle 66, nice little car. Part of that was the Talladega Torino, NASCAR style. Of course, for the Talladega Super Speedway. As you can see, that front end slopes a little bit. This was Ford's answer to the Daytona from Mopar. 2008 was when this casting came out. It is the Torino Talladega. Now, speaking of Torino Talladegas, here is a true NASCAR one. This is a Johnny Lightning, and it is modeled after one that David Pearson would have ran. And I believe it does open, so you can see some detailing under there. Let's see if we can get a little light on the subject. Talladega Torinos, so there you go. It is got some detailing under the hood. But overall, a nice car. Then we've got Richard Petty's STP, his famous 43 in that Petty blue. This is another Johnny Lightning casting. Now this one come out 7/26 of, what's that say, 23. So this one is a fairly new release. And I don't know, it does open. Of course, there's not, I mean, the engine is detailed, but not as detailed as the other one, as far as paint and all that. You always got to be careful when you open these Johnnies, because sometimes they may open, sometimes they may not. Here's another for Richard Petty. Richard Petty Salute car. He did run the Cheerios for a little while. This was Hot Wheels. Now this is plastic base, plastic tires, metal body. But it is the tribute to Petty. Salute to Petty. Nice little car. 74 Dodge Charger, which he would have drove one of them. We come up to something a little more modern, stuff that was run in the 90s. Now this car is done by, I believe, Racing Champions, or it may have actually been done by Action Racing. As you can see, there is quite the detail under there. The motor is completely separate. Transmission is completely separate. Drive shaft is completely separate. Rear end, a lot of little extra parts. It does have real rider tires. There is your under the hood look. As you can see, quite the detail under there. Full roll cage, there's suspension. Full roll cage inside the car. Window nets. Nice die cast. And then we go up into even some newer stuff. So we've got Action Racing Collectibles. Of course, officially licensed, and this is Kevin Harvick's Jimmy John car. So we'll pull it out here and take a look. Been keeping some of these in. Action Collectibles is always cool. It is officially licensed. If I can get him out of here, we'll take a quick look at it. So it is on a base. With specialized screws. So you can't even get to the screws on this one. They are covered. So it is mounted on a base. I think it's real rubber tires. Pretty detailed. You can see the stuff mounted on the dashboard. The window tie downs. Pretty nice. Full window. So that is the Kevin Harvick Freaky Fast Jimmy John's car. So if you wanted to take these off the bases, it'd be a little difficult. This is Action Racing also. Officially licensed by NASCAR as well. And this one is first female that drove for a while. Danica Patrick's car, the GoDaddy car. And high hopes for her since she was Indy driver. She ran into a lot of bad luck, whether it be other guys just not wanting her on the track or just not having the skill it took to drive a cup car. But there it is. Now this is a nationwide series at the time. There's Danica Patrick's. Now one of my favorite series from this time frame was the NASCAR Classics. This one, of course, it's an officially licensed vehicle also, as well. This was one of my favorite old school drivers. If you get a chance, go back and try to find some of the races that he was in. He was a champion and a great commentator for the sport, Mr. Benny Parsons. So this is the Legends, Monte Carlo, he would have drove. And it is by Action as well, as you can see there. Plastic base. This one does have the plastic tires. The other two had real rubber tires. But pretty sweet little car. Some more of that classic Legends car look. We're going to even pull him out. Then we've got a little newer for 2022. The Cup Series champion. And these models are done by Lionel Racing. They're part of the RCCR release, which was bought out by Lionel. And this one, let's see if we can't get it. So this is Joey Logano's 22 championship car. Take a quick look at it. You can see how much difference the cars have become. Of course, running the Mustang by this time. NASCAR Cup Series champion, Joey Logano, racing the Fords. You can see they even put the, I can't even remember what you call that. They got the spoiler on the front, chin spoiler. Try to deflect the air underneath the car. Pretty nice detail. Looks like, of course, they would have come out the side, the exhaust, but it makes it look like it comes out the back like on the regular one. So there is Joey's championship car. Now, the next female up and coming in NASCAR, of course, is Hailie Deegan. Now, this is her car. This is where she won in Idaho. She was driving NASCAR West, I believe. So, I'm not opening that one. I've got high hopes for the girl. Hopefully, she does well this year. She is getting to move up into the, I don't even know what they're calling it now, Xfinity Series or Craftsman Series again. Got a couple of her trucks. When she was running with DGR. Pretty nice detail. And here's the other paint job that they used. So I haven't been taking them out. That was her 2022 season. Of course, she didn't do very well. But again, I think part of that is they just don't want to see a woman in. I got a couple of the old style racing champions. Haven't tried to take them off the card yet. That's Elmo Langley with a 64 Ford. We have Dick Hutchinson in a 64 Ford. That would have been early NASCAR. The cards are not the best. Let's pull one off and just see how it looks. Now, this was early racing champions. They did a late Legend Series. So here's Dick Hutchinson's car. Plastic base. It is Racing Champions all the way back in 1992. Blacked out windows. So this was their cheaper series. They did have a little more expensive series. But a nice throwback, old school NASCAR. So there we have it, folks. Hope you enjoyed some of them. That is the NASCAR stuff that I have. All right, well, I hope to catch you again. And we will catch you all on the next one. If you liked it, please hit like button, subscribe if you want. We'll have some more content, some more different vehicles. We're going to do a mini GT series here soon. Thanks for watching Big Elvis Diecast Review.